Good morning, everybody. I'm your guide, Craig, today leading you guys in a meditation. Really happy to have you here. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about self-compassion, and we're going to bring in at the end of the meditation a short loving kindness self-compassion meditation, which will just flow right into the after the other part of the meditation. But yeah, I just wanted to just say I have these every few meditations. I really want to focus on self-compassion and self-love because it's such an important component to a meditation practice. I think a lot of people and teachers approach meditation in a very can be a kind of detached from the heart way. And, it's very still, a bunch of still Buddhas who are trying to be all peaceful, but the heart and love and compassion is such an integral part of a deep meditation practice. So what we're going to do today is actually just practice being the loving space in which everything can arise from within. So when you sit in meditation, everything's going to be there. Your thoughts are going to be there, emotions are going to be there, memories might be there. So we're just going to be the loving space in which everything is allowed to arise and everything's really embraced. And again, always holding yourself just in meditation and in your life with a lot of gentleness and compassion for your experience and the things that you may struggle with. There's so much pervasive shame and people being really hard on themselves. And we're all doing the best we can. We're all humans. So in your practice, really remember that you're doing the best that you can, and just remember to hold that compassionate space for yourself. So, okay, let's get started. We can go ahead and close our eyes and get comfortable. Let's take a couple of deep breaths together, really bringing in a lot of oxygen, breathing in and out of our mouth for these first 4 or 5 deep breaths. Nice big inhale. And slow exhales. And let's do 4 or 5 more of these nice, big, deep, conscious breaths. Nice inhale. And exhale. With each exhale, relaxing the body, allowing yourself to settle into the couch or chair or cushion. And take a couple more deep breaths at your own pace. Let's take one more nice deep breath. Nice big inhale. And slow exhale. And after the last exhale, just let your breath settle. Just relax. And just let your breathing be in its normal flow. And we're just going to simply just feel into the sensation of breathing, just our natural breath. Also tuning into our bodies and really noticing the point of contact with the couch or chair, cushion underneath you, behind you. And just relaxing into the rhythm of the breath, just noticing its details, just feeling it. And giving ourselves permission in these next 15 minutes to relax and to hold ourselves with a lot of compassion, a lot of gentleness as we reconnect with ourselves, reconnect with our source. Or just being with the breath. Maybe thought present, there probably will be, and just let that be there, that's fine. And just allow everything else to be there as well, sounds and any sensations in the body, noticing any tension you may be holding in the body. You can relax if you can, but if you can't, that's okay too. We're just noticing the breath, just being with the breath, being really intimate with your own breathing. Wherever you notice it, just feeling into it. Just feeling into your body, feeling into your presence. Noticing the air on your skin, noticing your breath, noticing the feeling of contact with the couch or chair. And just relaxing into the moment. So we're just letting go of struggle. We're letting go of effort. There's no effort required just to be here and breathe. So we're letting go of anything we think we need to do or trying to get to some certain state of being or state of peace. We're just gonna let it go, all that stuff. Let go of doing, letting go of achieving. Just gonna relax and breathe. Just be. We already do too much in our lives. Meditation is a space where we can just allow ourselves just to be here and breathe and relax and rest and be nourished. And just notice the mind. Notice it's probably active. Notice your thoughts. Notice how the mind wants to be thinking of other things and not be here. Notice how the mind wants to be in a different state or have things be different than they are. Be thinking about tomorrow or later today. And just notice it. But we're also not going to buy into it. We're not going to feed it, energize it. We're just noticing that thought is present and that it's not satisfied, that it's restless. And then we're just returning gently to the breath and just allowing the natural breath to guide us into a felt sense of stillness, peace within. And just intuitively feeling into the peacefulness that's already present within us. There's no need to create it. Simply by letting go of struggle and letting go of effort, we find that the stillness and peace is already present within us. No effort is required. Just relaxing into the moment and breathing and letting go. So we're just relaxing and breathing and being the loving space in which everything is allowed to be here. When thought is here, we let thought be here. When emotions are present, sensations in the body, memories, images, whatever arises during meditation, we lovingly embrace it, allow space for it. And just resting as a loving awareness in which everything is allowed to arise and fall back into. We even allow space for the voice in our head that says that we're not doing it right or we're not a good meditator, that critical voice. We're even allowing space for that. Just, again, just being the space of loving peace, loving stillness in which everything is allowed. And in that allowance and embrace of what is, we go deeper into our being. And just listening to the silence, noticing the silence. When we let go of effort, just relax and breathe, there's a deep stillness within us and outside of us that begins to emerge. It's always here, just relaxing into it. And it's very easeful and spacious. So for the last portion of the meditation, we're going to do a loving kindness meditation. So I want to invite you to take one of your hands and place it over your heart, actually making contact with your heart area. And take one of your hands and place it over your belly somewhere, wherever feels comfortable. We're actually making contact with ourselves. And keeping our eyes closed and staying in a really deep, mindful space of rest. We're just going to feel into the warmth of our palms on our heart and belly. Continue just to relax and breathe. And also holding ourselves with a lot of gentleness and compassion. And contacting ourselves with this embrace. And just being aware of the impact on your nervous system and body by just contacting yourself in this gentle way, just by placing a hand over your heart and belly. And just notice how your system relaxes. Notice the warm energy of your palms. And just allow yourself to just relax and breathe. And again, really holding yourself with a lot of gentleness and self-compassion. If there's someone who you love who may be struggling or going through a hard time right now who you want to bring into this space, you can visualize them and bring them into this space of love and compassion. Really hold them in your heart and feel the love you have for them. And extending that love to others in your lives. And out into the community and the surrounding areas. And just feeling yourself as this expanding love, this field of love. And feeling that love and compassion expand out into surrounding nature and expanding out to everyone, to the whole world, all those who are struggling right now and suffering. And in that compassion and great self and great love, include yourself as well, really holding yourself in that same amount of compassion and warmth and love. And feeling into yourself as the presence of love itself. Again, just relaxing and breathing and feeling the warmth of the palms on your body, heart and belly, and just being this presence of love. So really taking our time as we come out of meditation. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes and take a deep breath and stretch out a bit, but remaining really in contact with the stillness. So, yeah, again, I just want to invite everybody to incorporate this into your practice. Feel like this loving kindness thing, and just contacting yourself in this way by putting a hand somewhere on your body, on your heart, your belly, especially during times when you're struggling with fear or stress. It can be really a soothing thing, and then in meditation as well, it can be a way to really deepen your practice and to feel into that compassion for yourself, because being a human is hard, and we're all doing the best we can, and it's important that throughout our experience that we're able to contact ourselves in with that gentleness, and that self-compassion then just naturally extends out to other people. So just love yourselves, be gentle with yourselves. I'm gonna see if there's any questions or comments, and we'll go from there. I encourage any questions or comments about your experience, please share. So Alicia asked, what style of meditation was this? It's a good question. It's kind of my own style. I've studied a lot of various forms of meditation over the years, and Buddhist meditation and Hindu-based meditation, breathing, exercises, mindfulness, all that kind of stuff. And I've really developed my own style, which is really influenced by my teacher Adyashanti, and really his style is all about what I teach, which is just allowing everything to be there, allowing everything to be as it is, and being the space in which you are that ground, or that this spaciousness of peace and stillness, and which is your natural state, and then by allowing everything to be there, and letting go of struggle and letting go of effort, you just naturally experience your stillness and peace. So it's kind of like the anti-effort meditation, and letting yourself just relax into the moment and just breathe, and be the space in which everything's allowed to be here. Thank you all for your comments and appreciations. We are in Zen Space now accepting contributions, so if anyone feels inspired to give a little contribution, you can do so now, and just allows us to have more of these meditations and more guides. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any other questions, and yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for joining, and I'll be back next Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Thanks so much. Have a great day.